the first for Cleveland.
Jonas Valanciunas bulked up going into last season and tore up the NBA Summer League. Big things expected, but he sort of plateaued a bit in year 2, but I still think the future's bright for him.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Bergeron. And it's Marion in for Kevin Love. Now here's James. Right now averaging 21 points a game. Marion outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's 11 points for Sean Marion.
And for Valanciunas last season, a drop in field goal and free throw percentage. But while his rebounding improved, he's still learning NBA defense, struggling at times against pick and rolls in various matchups.
DeRozan's shot is good.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
The feed to Waiters. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Valanciunas wears his heart on his sleeve. You can see how much he wants to be great.
Yeah, he's hungry. He plays with a hunger that you love to see. I mean, oftentimes he can get down on himself. It's tough to be patient, but he's only 22. I think we've got to give him a little more time. I think he's going to be really good, Kevin, in the years ahead.
DeRozan's shot is good.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Marion setting the pick for Irving, and Waiters kicks to LeBron. There's the dish to Irving. Back to LeBron. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 4 this quarter.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Johnson with a screen on James. It's DeRozan with the drive. Patterson dishes to Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. DeRozan against Marion. Goes up on the wing. And it's DeRozan missing. For the Raptors, they come in off the loss to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, you hate to say it, but they showed a lack of heart at the defensive end in losing that game. Just no effort.
You know, I know the fans don't want to hear it, but you're exactly right. There was no energy, no assertiveness, no aggressiveness. The defense was just lifeless.
Oh, how about that basketball, man?
Beautiful.
Wow.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Shot's good by Waiters.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lowry against Irving. Lowry passes to Patterson. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Patterson. 5 to shoot. Cavaliers with the rebound. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
Yeah, a very familiar opponent. They've played these guys an awful lot over the years, and this is the first of their 4 get-togethers this season.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Raptors lead. In a moment now to check out our State Farm assist of the game, and what a pass it was by a talented point guard.
Well, this is what he does. This is the kind of plays he's known for, Kevin.
Raptors with the lead. So for Toronto right now, Lowry and Williams, the guards. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Tyler Hansbrough, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. Williams kicks to Hansbrough. Back to Williams. Hansbrough setting the pick for Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Williams has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Raptors. Miller kicks to Irving. And the pass to Love. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Raptors leading by 3. Now Lowry. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Miller against Williams. The 9-foot shot. Outside DeRozan. Takes the three. Verejao grabs the board. Verejao's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Miller outside. Outside Irving. Verejao setting the pick for Irving. Jones next for 2. Toronto grabs the miss. Lowry's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Williams, that's good.
Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom.
James checked in for James Jones. And Toronto also making a switch. Johnson, he's checked in for Tyler Hansbrough. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. LeBron with a screen on Lowry. Irving drives in. Love dishes to Irving. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Ross is checked in for Lou Williams. Johnson sets the screen for Lowry. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Career best performance from Kyle Lowry last season, posting best in scoring and assists. A lot of people felt like he was the player most egregiously overlooked when it came to the All-Star game.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And Lowry, arguably the Raptors' best player last season. Despite that, Steve, he was the subject of repeated trade rumors.
Well, it was such a curious situation for Toronto. On one hand, you know, they were trying to rebuild at the beginning of the season, maybe get a top draft pick, and then all of a sudden they started playing well. In the end, no trade. You know, Lowry becomes their best player, and then, you know, he leads them to a top 3 seed in the playoffs. So it's a strange season.
Love, no luck.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Lowry from outside, and that one's good. And the Raptors lead by 7.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Lowry against Irving. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Such a wide open look. 11 points for LeBron.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
Lowry passes to Ross. Johnson sets the screen for Ross. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Yeah, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
LeBron kicks to Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Miller with a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical jump. Mighty clutch.
Toronto calls timeout. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Waiters is checked in. Raptors leading by 4. Here's Lowry. Feeds it to Ross. Lowry a screen on Waiters. Back to Lowry. Launches it. Cannot hit. And Cleveland will come the other way. Irving dishes to Waiters. Count! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That one on DeRozan.
Boy, poor defense in both ends. It kind of reminds me of your teams, Clark.
Well, not exactly. We did give a little better effort. I mean, neither squad really digging in at that end. At least we tried to play defense.
Johnson sets the screen for Lowry. Valanciunas inside. He's guarded by Verejao, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
You cannot afford to make mistakes like that here in a tight game.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're down by 1. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. James outside to take the lead. That puts them in the lead. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
And Lowry gets it to go.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
It really does. I mean, it's not possible to give up that many points behind the arc and not pay the price in the end.
Irving kicks to Waiters. On the wing, James. He feeds it to Verejao. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Verejao's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint at both ends, really.
Ross kicks to Valanciunas. Yes!
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
This could be a turning point.
Kevin, critical possession here.
Irving's got them falling right now, that's for sure.
Toronto's won 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Ross against Waiters. For 3! Hams the 3!
Boy, I'll tell you what, since the beginning of the fourth quarter, the three-point shot has really just been there for them. Everything's fallen.
Yeah, the touch from downtown is right on point.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 3. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here is Ross. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Not much time to work with. They need a basket here.
Yep, they've got to get a steal or foul to stop the clock.
And Love throws it down.
Showing us a little force on that putback, Kev.
Well, there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
No, sir.
Now, you got to love his positioning. As the shot went up, he anticipated that play.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
James kicks to Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kyle, congratulations on this win. Tell us what the team's objective was tonight that most helped in getting this victory.
Everybody played. We all played together. You know, we stayed, aggressive and stayed the course of the game.
Cohesiveness and aggressiveness, a pretty good combination. Thanks for the time, Kyle. Guys?
Doris, thank you. And for Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us as Jordan presents our player of the game, Terrence Ross.